So Cleo, you got ID'd for a monster the other day?
Yeah, I turned 23 about 2 weeks ago, and still I walk into Tesco's really, really tiring morning and tried to buy a monster, and it was like, oh, sorry, I love the ID. I was like, no, I don't, but I have my car keys, which should prove I'm over 16. But
it was a 16 for Monster?
It's 16 for Monster.
Oh my god.
And like, did you feel flattered by that? Were you insulted?
No, I was insulted.
Okay,
like,
right.
I know I look young, but it's like 16 is like a bit of a it's a bit of a step down for me. Like, I don't mind being ID'd for things that's 18 plus. Like, if I get ID'd for a bottle of wine, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is I understand getting ID'd if I'm in, say, a tracksuit or something, but I was in like formal trousers, a shirt, I had a blazer on. Like,
your professional work gear.
Yeah, like I had my work lanyard. Like, there's no universe in which a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old would walk into a Tesco to buy a monster wearing that
Well,
outfit.
to be fair, London, we got ID'd.
We did.
So we were at the Eurogamer Expo with our game prototype, and we went to see Punch Drunks, the Burnt City. So it's like a big, like an immersive theatre show, and we were, where were we? Woolwich.
Yeah, Woolwich.
And all these hipsters there, and they're all like really London. Of course, we come along, you know, with our backpacks and everything. The show was 16 plus. And they turned around to us. Mainly, I think we were all like wearing black, fine, fitting in, and Sinead had like a pink top on. They were like, bright pink, ID love, thinking that she was 15. I was like, I'm so embarrassed in front, like, we all got ID'd for a 16 plus show.
Yeah.
We're all in our mid-20s.
They check your backpacks and there's like blue WKD inside, and they're like, I told you were 15!
Yeah, I thought we were being like, you know, stereotyped, because we all had backpacks and they were checking for drink, and I was like, they're looking for like Smirnoff Ice, so that was quite embarrassing.
I still drink Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, well, you see, that's like bringing you back down. It's like, you want to be seen as a 23-year-old that you
Raspberry
are.
Smirnoff Ice as well, not
I don't know if that's better or worse. Is it classy, or is it just a variation of the blue WKD?
It's just silly lemonade.
Silly lemonade. It makes you silly.
Yeah.
What else do you have to get ID'd for whenever you're 16? Like, what else could you potentially be limited in the world?
I never got ID'd when I was under 18.
Cigarettes? Cigarettes 16?
No,
they're 18.
Scratch cards?
Scratch cards are 16.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they are
Lottery
16.
tickets are 16.
You need to go in tonight, see in Tesco, and be like, I'd like 5 lottery tickets, please.
I'd like 5 number 5s, please.
If you say it like that, you'll definitely get it. So, Eva, we've chatted before on my podcast. Feels like donkeys ago. You guys were just like at the very start of your business career, and now you're like big dogs getting ID'd, going to 16 plus movies.
Yeah.
What was the first asset that you bought as a professional business?
Josh told me to put that on your little questionnaire, and I'm very embarrassed, but I will tell the story because it's quite funny. So after we spoke on your podcast, we went through the Santander X entrepreneurship program. So it was like UK-wide universities, and we had to go over to Wembley and pitch. And we got through. We were like quarterfinalists, but you know, we didn't get through. That was fine. We all went out to an Irish pub, and at the pub we noticed there was this one barmaid, and like there was tons of us, but she was pulling them pints, and I was like, she's definitely from Belfast. Like, she's definitely from here. So we were all up at the bar, and we seen these rows of books behind it, and all we seen was sex, flights and videotapes on the book, and a picture of what we thought was the barmaid. And I was like, that's fantastic, she's flogging her book, I want to know what her story is. So Josh was like, right, we had just got our first like business card, because, you know, limited company and everything. I don't even know how much money we had in our bank account, and Josh bought the book, and everybody was like, yay, you know, got the book over, and the barmaid was like, do you know this person? To Josh. And Josh was like, and Josh didn't want to be like, is this not you? And it was some man from like South London's hurling club that just drank in the bar, and he'd like left all of his books there, and we ended up paying like 15 quid for some random book. And we read through the book, and it was just about the history of, like, you know, hurling and GAA in London. And
so it had nothing to do with sex, flights or
videotapes.
I mean, that's the ultimate clickbait title.
It was.
That's like old YouTube. Whenever I have a mate that has like a video up, I don't know, mine has like 50,000 views. He posted it like 15 years ago, and it said something like, rabbit eats snake, with a real attractive looking thumbnail, and it was a video of his rabbit eating a carrot. And like all the comments are like death threats, being like, "You lied to us."
Yeah. I was quite annoyed that we spent money with like 15 quid in some wee man's book.
And that's a company asset.
That's actually that was literally our first company asset.
Should frame it. It should be like one of those.
It's in Josh's house, and I was like, "You need to bring this in."
Yeah,
the company actually.
Absolutely, and you need to create like a whole brand and a whole like. I actually was about to use aura unironically there, a whole aura around it, and just like bring in all the core values for your new employees. Like yeah, this is everything we believe in. So I skipped my intro. We're a bit late into it, but hello, welcome to Meet the Members. We are here today with the wonderful Clio and Eva from Aura Digitals. Do you still say Aura Digital Studios, or are you just Aura now?
We're kind of trying to drop the digital.
Yeah.
So you're like, whenever Facebook dropped you're now just straight up Aura.
Yeah.
So animation, all sorts of unbelievable stuff that we'll get into today. Actually, to jump into it, hit me with, there's two parts of this interview. First one is your like brass tacks commercial work, and then the other part is like the super... I'm going to say the super fun stuff. I don't want to upset your clients, but the passion projects, there we go. That's a more appropriate way to put it.
I mean, so we started off as an animation company, just animation for service. And then we really quickly pivoted to immersive and XR because all of our skills were in real time. So a lot of our service work these days is within XR. It's AR applications, it's everything real time rendered for marketing, for explaining, and even for fine art pieces. We also do commercial service work on adverts, couple projects I can't talk about right now service work wise, which is quite exciting, but that's probably that side of our business. And then we also have our own IP, so we are currently in development on our first video game. We're very gamers at Aura, we love our games. And we also just wrapped up our first short film in the summer, so it was a 13-minute short film utilising virtual production and in-camera visual effects, so that's going through the festival circuit right now.
Awesome. That sounds cool. It's also the first time we've had 3 people on Meet the Members.
Oh,
first for everything.
First for everything. It's really exciting. Going to micromanage slightly. Can you scoot just a little bit? My little tiny eye that's keeping an eye on the screen was like, we have drifted with all the crack about underage drinking and stuff going on. So how did you were you 15 or 16 whenever you first took the job? No, I'm joking. How did you get in touch with these guys? How did you get connected?
Well, we actually went to university together.
Come on.
Yeah, so honestly, that's actually most of the company, is that we all went to university together. Me, Josh, Eva and Sinead, we were all in the same graduating class.
Wow.
So they all specialised in 3D. Eva has a background in 2D from the University of Dundee as well. I was a 2D artist through and through. Very elitist 2D artist.
It's a professional show. We can keep going.
I was always, down with brass tacks. I wanted to illustrate, I wanted to do 2D animation, but Eva always had this kind of like funny wee idea about, the seagulls having, making a party game out of that. It was always just, I was the type of person that would always, just bounce off her, kind of riffing off these ideas and things like that. And then whenever the position opened up, Eva and Josh reached out to me and asked if I wanted to come on board to direct Bin Chickens. So that's how I joined the company, and then from there I've been, directing Bin Chickens, 2D lead, and then I'm also jumping on to some of the XR projects as well.
Yeah,
since I
like
kind of
3D animating.
So kind of expanding that skill set. So
I think it's just finding people, from me and Josh's perspective, and then even when we made Sinead a director, it's just seeing people who have core skills, they can do everything else. It's just giving them that, opportunity.
Yeah.
So with you, it was like you're an amazing actual artist, like digital artist, 2D artist. But I was like, if you can do that, you can do 3D stuff. You've got that cinematography and the principles in your head. So we brought you on, and that was such a relief for me.
Sell me Bin Chickens.
Well, Bin Chickens is a foul party game where you're fighting the good fight between man and seagull. Was it? Yeah. But it's a party game where
I just got it, Bin Chickens.
Yeah, it's a seagull.
Yeah, they're seagulls.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's a party game, online and local capability where you're basically playing as seagulls, doing things as seagulls do. It's all mini game based. In some mini games, we've got these seagulls creeping through this alleyway, creeping on an unsuspecting just guys eating his lunches. They're trying to steal his sandwich.
Bro, she is selling it. This is good. Keep going.
Yeah, no, it's all of these kind of like scenarios you find yourself in with seagulls that have just been really amped up to the max, putting that into gameplay mechanics. So it's just trying to be the biggest menace that you can in seagull form.
That's awesome. So like,
twins.
it's a co-op game. It's something that I play in person. It's something that I play remotely with my mates.
Either or, you know, so you can.
And it's like, is it like part of the team, or is it like team man trying to mitigate the bin chickens?
So it's it is a party game. Kind of think of it as a match between Untitled Goose Game and Mario Party Superstars.
Okay.
So you can have that online capability where you're playing with your friends across the net, or you can, you know, have couch co-op as well. And then if you only have two of your mates with you, you know, there's also NPCs as well. So there's always going to have those 4 players.
Awesome.
Different seagulls that you can play. We've got Lucinda, we've got
different
Karis.
seagulls. I love this.
Yes,
Can you send me like your characters?
Oh, yeah,
That would be
It's
unbelievable.
so fun. All of our characters are really like, it's kind of like a love letter to NI from us.
So like bin chickens, before I even knew it was about seagulls, I was like,
Yeah.
why does this sound Belfast?
Yeah,
It just does. Bin chickens.
Yeah, so we have wee Jerdy. So Jerdy
Stop it. I love
Jerdy sells fully stamped Cafe Nero cards out of his wings.
Uncopyrighted.
Uncopyrighted, yeah.
Cafe Schmero cards.
Of course, you misspoke. Yeah,
Yeah,
the microphone picked you up wrong. Yeah.
We have Karis, we have Lucinda as well, with the little rollers in their hair. They love going out in the town, getting their shopping done. So I mean, like for us, it was just like it was like a love letter to the people we know and like where we come from. So it's super. It's really fun, and we're just going to go for a publisher round now, so fingers crossed
That's awesome.
people can play it soon.
I love how you took kind of like characters were characters of Belfast and seagulified them.
Yeah. So
That's definitely creative.
we've got, you know, Karis with her hot pink lipstick and her really gauche, awful electric blue eyeshadow, and she's got these like rollers that are stuck in her feathers, and then these just bright pink fluffy slippers that she's absolutely stolen from someone's washing
Man,
line.
what the heck does gauche mean?
Like,
That is uber vocabulary right there.
gauche is like,
Do you know what it is?
like tacky? Is that not what that means? Is that
Is that not like gaudy, like Gaudi, like
is that not the same word?
no, that like comes from, you know, Gaudi the artist, and like all this stuff's really decadent.
I didn't know
Oh, right, well, I'm
Gaudi
sorry to
that came
Gaudi.
from an artist.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Gaudi that I said that
I was
word.
like, did you just
Yo, this is good.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is when you see like, I don't know, even teenagers talking now, they're like, I stan these things, and I was like, where does that come from? It comes from the Eminem song.
Stan, oh yeah, I'm a Taylor Swift stan. Yeah, makes
it's like,
sense.
It's, you know, really, really big fan.
That's
so
cool.
that's where all that stuff comes from.
I wanted to go back to you, these are my words, not yours,
Okay.
being such a purist about being a 2D person. I find, like, I'm come from a creative background as well in the writing world, and there's this real, like, purism that's like, if I'm not writing Hemingway short stories and getting paid 20 quid a week, it's like, I'm not a creative.
Drinking absinthe.
And then on the other side, there's like, here, do you want to go make $100,000 a year working in the entrepreneurial world? And it's like, more creatives need to find a way to bridge that gap.
I think that's what I've done as well. I really came from a background where it's like I wanted to do 2D animation, I wanted to, you know, draw, and that was kind of what I wanted my niche to be. But it was really, you know, coming out of the sphere of COVID and, you know, taking those opportunities that you're able to get, and then having such a good opportunity just kind of like presented to me of coming on to, like, you know, an up and coming company. It was really just taking my skills and then upskilling them. So definitely I am no longer a 2D purist. I can tell you that. You know, I've done 3D animation now. I've been working in Unreal. I've been, you know, doing stuff in Maya. And then
Unreal,
obviously
like
directing.
the gaming
Engine,
engine.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
game engine. So really just kind of taking what I had and like upskilling. I think I've realized that, you know, everything you're doing, regardless of if you're doing 2D, if you're doing 3D, they're all tool sets.
Yeah,
you know? I think that's
like,
what I've realized.
Yeah,
you
for
know,
creative people, it's just learning different tools. Creativity always stays the same.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
Awesome. Mate, I'm happy with this. I think this is really, really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Can you plug us to your website?
Yeah, I can send the website and I can send bin check and stuff over. That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
That'd be super fun. These guys are doing all sorts of stuff. They've got like short films, doing the circuits at the minute at the, I've lost that word right now, not conferences, festivals.
Festivals.
So definitely click on their website, have a scroll through, watch their stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Are you looking for clients at the minute, or are you like...
Yeah, we're actually pretty full. I mean, our diaries are closed until March, and then they open again for like 2 months, and then we have some stuff going on for like a year.
Mm-hmm. We have a couple long-term projects.
These mysterious NDA boys.
NDAs, you know. But yeah, like it's just been mad. Like I think over the space of time. And even like being in here, it's opened up so many opportunities for us, because like when we were talking to you, we had just been working remotely, do you know, like this has had to become like our new normal. And being here, meeting people, we've got work here, clients, it changes every day, really. Every day is a new challenge, but it's been good.
Why do you like Ormeau Baths?
I like it because of the co-working space. I like how friendly everyone is. I can come in, I can get my stuff done. It's just, you know, being able to talk to new people, like being able to experience, you know, those jobs and, you know, conversations with people from other companies. It's having that networking opportunity. And I think that even something that I learned that was so vital from university is you can get your degree, but you need to know people. Like, you know, you need to put yourself out there, you need to chat, you need to see, you know, what those other perspectives are, you need to just get those other experiences. I think Ormeau Baths is really good for that networking opportunity.
Yeah, but even for startups, like the actual support here from Barclays, from NI Screen, you know, I like didn't have a clue that amount of support was available for like startups and entrepreneurs. So I would encourage everybody to get involved, because you need all the help that you can get being a small business.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Legends. Well, thank you so much for watching/listening on another tab while you do your work. Like I said, check out their website to see some of the great work that they do. And if you're not currently a member of Ormeau Baths and you're interested in making this place your business home, please check out the website. I assume you're on the website right now. If you're on YouTube, you can go down and click the link. And we would love to hear from you. We'd love to grab a coffee with you, show you around this wonderful place. And we promise that we will not ID you for coming in. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.